Hi, I'm Joe.
I'm Kathleen.
I'm Matt.
And you're watching
Word of Mouth.
Well, come on over, baby. A whole lot of shaking going on. I said, now come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. We played, said a whole lot of shaking going on.
Tonight I saw $1 Million Quartet.
$1 Million Quartet takes place one day in 1956.
Jerry Lee Lewis is actually in Sun Records, and he's messing around on the piano, and Carl Perkins comes in for his recording session with Sun Records.
They don't really hit it off too well, Carl Perkins and Jerry Lee Lewis, because at this point it's a pissing match. He looks at him as the new pup on the block. He doesn't even play a guitar, and you know, Carl Perkins is just trying to, he's got to find a hit.
And as the night progresses, the owner of Sun Records, Mr. Sam Phillips, secretly invites Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash to stop by for different reasons.
He put them all together for one night only.
And the show is them playing a bunch of songs. They're jamming together. Johnny Cash will do one of his great famous songs, and Jerry Lee Lewis will come in on the piano and go crazy.
There's a famous photograph that was taken that day of the four of them around a piano. And I remember the picture. I didn't know anything about the circumstances of that day or how kind of iconic it was in music history.
They tell such a wonderful backstory into how Sam Phillips discovered everyone. You know, and how, you know, basically they all came from nothing. This guy, he saw their talent, and he brought it out.
And at different points you learn more about how they all came to be there together that day and what their connection is with Sun Records and with Sam Phillips.
Levi Christ plays Jerry Lee Lewis.
He really captured the wild child of Jerry Lee Lewis very well, and he's an amazing pianist. I mean, he just really hit those keys and did all the classic Jerry Lee Lewis moves as well.
Plus he's a hell of a singer, you know, so he did a great job.
He was a wild man. It was awesome.
Lance Guest played Johnny Cash, and I thought his performance was absolutely terrific. I felt Johnny Cash coming through him. He doesn't resemble him a lot, but the voice is really on point. And just even his whole manner, you know, whenever you see an interview with Johnny Cash, Lance Guest really seemed to capture like the soul of Johnny Cash to me.
And when he said, "Suey," you know, I was right there. I was right there with him because I believed it.
Even when he was talking the non-singing parts, it was totally Johnny Cash.
Eddie Clendening, he plays Elvis. He's the young Elvis. This is the rockabilly Elvis. He does it justice.
Rob Lyons plays Carl Perkins, and he's another standout performance. Towards the end of the show, he's just really rocking out on the guitar.
The beauty of this show is that all four actors actually play the instruments. There's no orchestra, there's no tape music. They're all playing the instruments, and they are solid musicians as well as amazing singers. So you really get caught up in it because the four guys seem to be having so much fun just playing this amazing music. It's really, really something to see.
This show wouldn't have worked if it was just a history lesson, you know. The show does work because it's a rock and roll show. I've been to a ton of concerts, probably, I don't know, 40, 50 concerts over in my adult life, and this was as good as any concert I've ever gone to.
I think anyone who loves these four artists, either individually or collaboratively, you should go and see it. I mean, it's a great piece of history, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime event, these four guys coming together in the studio and jamming together. I'm
not big on celebrity impersonators, and that's what I thought I was going to see, so already I was a little trepidatious, but that's not what's going on here at all. The four actors who play the four famous singers, they just inhabit the soul of the person. So even individually, if they don't look exactly like who they're supposed to look like, you just forget that because they're just so wonderful playing these characters.
You know, very few shows I want to see tomorrow. I would go back and see this tomorrow.
I really liked it, surprisingly so. I liked it a lot more than I expected to.
I would definitely recommend this show. Bar none, best show I've seen all year, and I've seen a lot of good ones.
See you later, alligator.